This is my new to me Infiniti QX80. It is an 8-passenger, all-wheel drive, 8-cylinder, 5.6 liters, can haul everything you could possibly need, body on frame, going to be my tow rig for my Hellcat, going from event to event this year, all 2024, and we're going to do it in luxury and in comfort. This vehicle is an off-road capable, all of the above behemoth of a vehicle on the road, taking up all of the lane. You know what this thing weighs? Between 57 and 5,900 pounds, depending on options. The exact same as the new Dodge Charger Daytona electric car. Dodge, what are we doing? What's up, everybody? It's Steffi here from Mod to Fame, and we are back with another video. It's funny because in the last video we were talking about exactly this, the Dodge Daytona, but I think I might have been wrong on something, or I could have been right. I don't know. I had said in my last video that the car that we saw the spy shots driving was a gas-powered vehicle. However, it said Daytona on the back, so that means it was probably an electric-powered vehicle. But what I wasn't wrong about is the different variants of the Charger that is coming. By now, you've probably seen every variation of every video, but I'll just do a quick synopsis. They released the different variants, the Dodge Charger RT, Daytona RT. That vehicle is going to have 496 horsepower, and then the Scat Pack is going to have 670 horsepower. In this video, we're going to be sticking to talking about the electric variants because that is the only one that I actually have an issue with. I'm absolutely excited about the 6-pack variant that is coming. So we'll talk about that in the next video. But as it relates to the electric vehicles, let's talk about the big elephant in the room, that is the Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack, which, honestly, one thing, it's not going to be a good electric vehicle. The range is not exceptional. As like an economy type or economic type solution, you know, obviously just get a Tesla, right? The charging infrastructure isn't there. It can't use all the Tesla chargers, so you won't be able to drive like across country. It'll be good for like short trips, but if that's your thing, that's your thing. Let me tell you why I think these cars exist though. These cars are going to exist so that Dodge can continue to make gas-powered cars. They could not bring out the Hurricane twin-turbo 6-cylinder unless they introduced electric cars. Now, why can Ford do it and Dodge can't? Ford has a vast range of vehicles, multiple vehicles. They have a lot of econoboxes. Econoboxes meaning 4-cylinder vehicles that get great gas mileage and generate a lot of fuel saving credits, as well as they've been making the Mach-E. They were early in that. They also already was making hybrid vehicles. So Ford had a nice range of vehicles that allowed their EPA ratings to meet the standards necessary that they can still produce a V8 car. Dodge, on the other hand, only had a few vehicles in their complete lineup. And I think only one of them was like a 4-cylinder. The majority of them were Pentastar V6s, which are decent but not the best in terms of gas. They didn't have any electric vehicles in the lineup, so nothing to generate those credits. So on average, Dodge was spending millions of dollars per quarter to meet the EPA standards so that they can continue to do business. So Stellantis, purchasing the company, is seeing this and is like, well, we own this now. We're not about to be pouring millions of dollars into it. We're not going to be losing money. So, kill off those V8s, add electric vehicles, and then if those electric vehicles do well, then we'll allow you to do the power stuff that you do, right? So, therefore, these vehicles are a necessary evil. So, who's going to be the customer base for this Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack weighing 5,800 pounds? So therefore, because it weighs so much, they have to limit the mile an hour to, I think it's something along the lines of 137 or something, or 136 mile an hour. The reason why they have to do that is probably because of the tire in weight ratings. Is it capable of going faster? Absolutely. But they have to be able to meet all the safety guidelines. And when you weigh that much and you're not on truck tires, you're on car tires, I'm pretty sure that's where the speed limit comes from for the safety. So who's going to buy this car? One thing I have to tell you, it's not going to be cheap. I would say that it's probably going to compete with the level of a Tesla Model S. Tesla Model S, it starts somewhere in a range of high 60s, low $70,000 range. So I'm assuming that this car is going to be in that same price point. Then you have the RT, which is going to be probably a competitor price-wise to a Model 3 Performance, which those cars are high 40s, low 50s. So that's probably where the RT is going to stack up. This means very high expense, not very high, but relatively high expense, all electric experience. Who's going to buy this car? My feeling is one is probably going to be some sort of fleet sales, as well as I just think the manufacturer is going to force the dealer to take so much of them so that they can meet their numbers of sales of electric vehicles to keep the EPA happy. So these cars are necessary. So you can call Dodge stupid, you can call whatever you want. These cars are necessary. They are mandated. They have to have them in the lineup. But that just means that there's some more cool stuff coming down the pipe if these vehicles are successful. If they are not successful, this is very scary for Dodge. Two things need to be successful. The Ram trucks with the Hurricane need to be successful, and these electric cars need to be successful for this company to be able to produce and continue producing cars. So a lot of people are upset saying that the Dodge Daytona Scat Pack is going to be slow. No, it's not. It is not going to be slow. Although it's 5,800 pounds, it does have a lot of torque. We've seen this play out before. The Tesla Model X, I think, is around 6,000 pounds. And that thing is a rocket ship. You know what I mean? It's still very, very, very fast. So don't get it twisted. It's still going to be, a mid-11-second car. If you upgrade with one of the power brokers to the direct connection upgrade kit after 2024. My understanding is that for the first year, these things are going to come fully hopped up to the highest level of power using direct connection, and then after that they're going to drop to a standard. We'll see what happens as far as that goes, how much it's going to cost to bring the power back up. But hey, BMW at one point was trying to get you to pay for heated seats, so I'll pay for more power, I guess, if that's your thing. That being said, man, what I'm most excited about, again, I cannot reiterate this enough. What I'm most excited about is the Charger that is going to come in the Hurricane variant vehicles, because I believe with the success of that car comes a lighter, smaller vehicle that is going to also have this power plant, that is going to have some sort of a combination of electric and gas using a hybrid architecture, and it's going to carry the Challenger name. That's my speculation. Now, another thing about this vehicle, it is big. It is a big, big girl. Over 200 inches long. Cars that are over 200 inches long include a Mercedes S-Class, a BMW 7 Series, really like full-size cars. So that's what this Charger is. This is their full-size car. It's actually built on a large platform. So it's supposed to be a full-size vehicle. So what is the weight of the Hurricane going to be? That's going to come in the next video, but I can tell you it ain't going to be nowhere near 5,800 pounds. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining and watching this quick update of my feelings of the elephant in the room that are these electric Chargers. Man, that is a lot of weight. And the reason why that is because the vehicle has to be able to do two things. That chassis has to be able to support battery, and that chassis has to be able to support ICE engines or gasoline engines. That being said, battery packs are very heavy, and this one has a relatively large battery pack, probably somewhere around the range of about 2,000 pounds just from the battery pack. So without that battery pack, we off to the races, baby. We off to the races. Anyway, it's your boy Stephen here from Mod to Fame. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification so you don't miss no more videos going forward. But until the next one, we out. We out.